And I'm Andy.
And Paradise is officially open! That's how we signify it on my desk. And you know what that means.
We're back in business.
We are. I'm so excited. I missed you guys. We've
been
so
down
much
for
to
a
talk
while.
About, but before we get into it, we obviously, you know what we got to do.
Get him in here, Car, get in here. Car, we're back.
We had such a great summer, and we didn't get to finish wrapping up Bachelorette. So just to like start it off, congratulations to Becca and Garrett.
Congratulations.
That was a great pick.
I will say, you're not happy with it?
No.
How
Are
come?
you happy with it?
No, obviously Blake was my #1 from the get-go.
I think they were both lame, and I'm all
They're
about
made for
Jason's
each other,
self.
though.
I think somewhere Blake is still out there sweating. Just sweating. At one point he's getting dumped and there was just like a little drop
just
of
like single tear. It wasn't
just
even
a little
tear.
drop.
It was
It was
like
just like right there.
Paradise is my favorite time of year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love The Bachelor,
all
I
these
love The
built-in
Bachelorette, but I
characters, we already
love
know 'em.
Have
Paradise.
fun and cry. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
An amazing location.
Well, because you get the best of the best. You get all the people that
And
you
like
want to
the
see.
worst of the worst.
And the worst of the
And
worst.
you already know who they are, so you don't have to get caught up with like their stories in the
their
back.
personalities. Yeah.
Well, you don't know who all of them are. When Angela walked down, I was like, oh, it's...
What season was she?
Okay, so Tia was the first person to walk into Paradise.
Makes sense.
Totally made sense. It reminded me of when Raven was the first last
and
time.
Raven was kind of like top dog. She ran the show last season.
She was.
And it seems like they're setting it up that Tia's going to run the show this season.
Because she was going to be the Bachelorette.
But here's my thing about Tia, and I like Tia, but I will say I feel like by the end of this episode, I liked her a little less because I'm annoyed with I'm like inundated with the Tia Colton situation.
Well, but here's my thing about the Colton situation is that everyone is so mad that Colton, I mean, you can say what you want about Colton being like a fame whore and wanting to be on TV and the whole thing, but no one is acknowledging the fact that Tia totally sandbagged the relationship with Becca.
Yes.
Like she showed up and was like, I still have feelings, and then Becca dumped Colton, who said he had feelings for Becca.
Colton did a little bit on their yacht date.
Oh yeah, but all the other people on Paradise are all rallying behind Tia, and they're like,
but let me say one
and
thing.
then the gang of guys are like, we're gonna take him down.
The Goose brothers. Anyway,
The Goose Gang.
Side note for the producers who were putting together Bachelor in Paradise, what a nugget for them. They got Tia and Colton built-in relationship.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm not gonna lie, and I even fell for it. When everybody came out, I was like, oh, I guess they're not bringing Colton out this early. And then the perfect setup of giving her the date, falling in love with somebody, and then Colton.
Those producers. But poor Chris gets the date, and you know the producers are like, so we're gonna screw over Chris.
Oh, for
and
sure.
he's gonna get the date. Every date is just them sitting at their little like sweethearts table for dinner, and then some like a mariachi band or fireworks.
But I will say, it's like, yeah, that was that date. And then Colton gets the yacht and the jet skiing. It kind of felt like uneven dates.
Well, yes.
Tia got them both, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
That's both relationships,
I love that Tia goes on 2 dates and everyone's just sitting around eating quesadillas.
But I will say that date, they did have chemistry.
Yeah.
We kind of got a little backstory of like that time when they had met. She was like, you cooked me
Which
dinner.
was
We had
totally
that weekend
downplayed in The
together.
Bachelorette.
Well, of course, because it was about Colton and
They
Becca.
just kept saying that weekend.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh wait, they actually,
And they do have chemistry, and they are cute together. And so, like, look, if it's gonna happen with them, let it happen with them. But like, let's stop talking about it and move on to the other interesting people.
Well, it's gonna be every episode. Like, we're never getting rid of it. By the way, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead. I couldn't type it fast enough. David is a loser.
The worst!
Oh my God, the whole tape he's with his mom?
Oh, it was terrible.
I kind of want to just like discuss the people that came in.
Yes.
Throw out your favorites because, I mean, obviously Kendall comes.
Joe,
to look at, is like one of the cutest things I've ever seen.
Yes,
I could
great
smile.
I could look at him all day. But I will say once, especially on Men Tell All and a little bit in Paradise, everyone was like, how could you send Joe home on night 1? And then you kind of hear him talking. I'm like, I kind of see how she could have sent Joe home.
Me too.
On night
But
1.
I mean, is it really about how they sound?
Who else is I excited about? Obviously Baby Drama, and she looks like she's gonna bring.
How about her
baby
uterus
drama.
joke? Harrison.
That fell so
Oh
flat.
yeah.
Glitter bomb.
Which, by the way, we discussed when she was here, we asked her about her voice, because we said, what's up with the whisper?
Yeah.
And then she, which I thought was bull, but she said, I lost my voice, and I had
No, and then it was like her way of just like talking to Arie. But then even Tia, like in the in the moment, she was like, her voice is different.
Oh, I love that she
but
called
like
her
now
out on
she's
it.
like normal. Like I'm
Well,
like
Right now she is.
Sorry.
There's gonna be a dark side of that.
by
The record
normal,
scratch.
I just mean like I feel like we're seeing the Krystal that we kind of had in the cube, which we're like all excited about.
They don't need her yet.
Yeah.
She's coming.
Oh, she's coming.
Jordan is here for Annalise, which like also the themes of this episode were like Tia and Colton, and then Jordan
and the Goose Boys.
Yeah.
Kenny's fun. I like Kenny.
Kenny's fun. Eric's fun. Miracle season.
Oh, I was so happy that Eric was back.
Yeah, with a great attitude.
He has the best energy.
Yeah.
Oh, great charm.
He does that. He does that. I mean,
Hey.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
It looks just like this.
Yeah, close.
Well, but he
Eric
does
will
it
be
every
my
time.
dreams.
They're like, oh, you happy to be here? He's like,
hey.
yes.
Hey.
Right?
I hate it.
Like, oh, do you want a quesadilla? Yeah.
That's the go-to move.
Anyway, I'm excited about the cast. The one person that I think is literally the worst human on the planet is Nick.
Why is he there?
Chelsea had to fake an illness to get away from him.
Oh God, that was so funny.
Do you want to know some inside scoop too?
Ooh.
Okay, I heard, because I have some friends that work on the show, and I heard that this season was so juicy, and had so much drama right away, that they even got done early.
They just were like, forget it, we got enough.
Literally,
Let's let them
I heard that
cut
too.
them loose.
I heard that too.
I heard that also.
So before
they just sent them all
14
home.
days, that means so much happened in
10 days?
10 days.
You heard it here first.
You guys, I know. That's why I'm so excited to see what could happen. So the tease looks so good. I'm so excited about it. I will say something that I was surprised by. They keep teasing this drama, this love triangle, which I think there's several.
With Joe?
But the big one was Joe, Kendall, and Leo.
Leo
Leo's
shows
just
up at some
coming
point.
in to just be a bull in a china shop.
But
right?
What confuses me about that is that on Becca's season, Leo was this sweet guy,
Yeah.
and then he comes in and he's starting all this drama. Okay, well, we are back, and I cannot wait for what's to come.
It's gonna be a good one.
Thanks for joining us, you guys, and a thanks to Corey Pallant, and a thanks to my boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure that you tune in next week. It's gonna be a good one.
Comment below to tell us what you think.
Yuki for love in all the
Say
wrong
big Yuki.
places. Yuki for love.